My aunt was the one who impacted my faith the most. In her long fight with cancer, she endured disappointments and grief. She was real and raw about the ups and downs of her faith. And even in the midst of the trials and uncertainty, she gave herself fully to God and proclaimed His glory and love any chance she could. She taught me that prayer works and to be excited and curious about heaven. Her faith simply radiated off of her. My wife Nancy has impacted my faith more than anyone else. When we married 32 years ago, I was a believer who didn't expend much effort to participate in worship or watch my tongue. She taught me the importance of actively living and reflecting our faith in Jesus through her conversation and encouragement, but mostly through her example. My faith community, from the ladies in book club to our young professionals class, my faith community keeps me grounded on what is really important in life. I was raised in a family of believers and was most influenced by the women in my family, particularly my great-grandmother, great-aunts, and my mother. They rarely missed a service, were always learning themselves, teaching me and encouraging me. My mom made sure that all of us got to church on time every Sunday. Their faith extended far beyond the church walls, living it out every day. They were always singing or whistling hymns while working in the garden or just around the house. It was always a reminder to me to keep God in everything that I do. They really showcased their love for God and His Son, not just by words, but their deeds and love of those around them. At 65, I realized that it was and is my mother who has impacted my faith most. I considered this question much of today, remembering great preachers, past and present, who teach and inspire me. But in day-to-day living as a Christian, it is my mother's example of faithful endurance and her instructions, which I often dismissed, that are still with me. My grandfather, Papa Donnie, has impacted my Christian faith in many great ways. Growing up, he showed me how to be a proper Christian simply by acting the part. That man has shown me more grace, empathy, and love than anyone I have ever met. Papa Donnie is my shining example of Christianity.